Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
And I'm Rob.
And we're here for,
Episode 6.
what was it? What were we here for? Season finale of fucking Loki.
Yeah.
Ooh. Tricked you all, see? God, mischief. Just play another week, hope you guys find it funny. Anyway.
There's a variant in the room. Some of the TVA. Pruning.
Someone's found the unfunny Stuart.
I've always been unfunny, don't you know? Anyway, so
You say there's a variant with hair. Right?
Yeah.
It's just like...
There is. There's a skinny shoe with hair somewhere. But, awesome man. Anyway, we are at the season finale of Loki, episode 6. Oh man, seems like it's come too soon.
Yeah,
Title of your sex tape, but it's I mean, the end of the last one, they opened up the rift to find a weird looking house thing.
Yep.
Which is the person behind the curtain has been hiding. And it's either Kang, another Loki, someone else.
My money's on Kang. I wouldn't be surprised if it's another Loki because of the story plot lines. My outside bet at about 15-1 is that it's Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom would be fucking insane. His Latveria is just behind the curtain.
Does look like his castle.
It does look like his castle.
I mean,
and you had the whole Secret World storyline from a few years ago. Battle World and.
I mean, that would be mind-blowingly awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know, because Kang's showing up in the new Ant-Man film, so it kind of makes me think it can't be, because why would they show him here and then have to bring him in the Ant-Man
unless they're
film?
going to introduce him as a villain here.
Maybe, yeah. But as you say, there's been so much about how Loki is everything in this show that it would only make sense that there is this one super Loki that has done this.
Yeah, that's why he's got rid of him and put him in that.
Yeah, that's why all the other ones have been taken out. So it's gonna be very interesting. But I mean, last episode we also had 101 Easter eggs that I sort of I looked up afterwards. Quite a lot of them. There were so many good ones.
Yeah.
I mean, great episode of and then we also had old man, the story of the older Loki and why.
Richard E. Grant.
And then now there's rumours about him getting his own show. I was like, fuck yeah, that'd be awesome. I watched that.
I saw the meme of him when you're looking down at him, when he's just arrived, looking puzzled and cross in the classic costume. It's like when your dad goes to Comic-Con and dresses up.
Yeah. It's just, that bit where he's showed them how powerful you can be, and then recreating Asgard. And, so good. So good.
It's like that he actually created. He can be.
The fact that he actually created a projection of himself so convincing that Thanos thought he killed him. I was like, oh, it's beautiful. That was amazing. And then all the other Lokis, and then so the only other sort of thing that's sort of outstanding is obviously Mobius, heading back to TVA by himself
and bring the whole thing down.
I guess by himself.
Yeah. I mean, what's her name? C-19, the guard.
There's traps. Yeah, so
B-15.
B-15. So he might be able to help her, but you can try and take Renslayer down.
Yeah.
Or even Renslayer can find out as well, maybe who they are.
Yeah, I wonder if he says, they're making their way to them. She's like, take me to them, I want to see.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm still confused about whether she's lying or not half the time, because...
I think she definitely...
I think she doesn't know.
She knows bits. She knows they're not real.
Yeah.
No, I know it. I think she thought they were real. She knows that they're all variants and all that kind of stuff. She knows it, but I think the timekeeper bit, who's in charge of the timekeeper, she doesn't know, because if she did, she wouldn't keep, because she was by herself a few times talking to the little computer saying, "Well, we've got to find out who they are." Yeah. So she wouldn't say that unless
she believes in the cause.
Yeah,
but she doesn't know who it is.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's why she wants to find out to see if it's still someone that's worth fighting for.
Well, we should find out as well.
Yes.
Hell yeah, we should. Let's get on and watch some Loki. Hey guys, just before we jump into this episode, just want to thank everyone who's been subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And if you're watching this right now and you're not a subscriber, please, I don't like to beg, but please click on subscribe. We really want to try and get as many subscribers as possible, try and make the channel as big as we can, so we can do this full time. And also send this link to your friends. Say, look at these cool guys doing the reactions, and it'd be great. So we really do appreciate it. And also, if you're not already a Patreon member, please head over to our Patreon and sign up there as well. All our full reactions are over there for you guys to watch as well. So let's jump into Loki. Wait, what's the song? What's the song from? That's quite cool.
Why is it there?
Yeah.
Or is it we're going to be watching him watching the timeline?
Multiverse.
Show the X-Men and Fantastic Four. Come on!
Yeah.
This is the timeline, right?
Yeah.
That's the timeline, yeah. Oh shit. Is that the Void? Oh, they were on.
Might be.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it is.
Sitting inside a time loop. It's like,
Fucking hell.
I hate these double intros. It's just delays the inevitable of me seeing what's
At
going
least
on.
they're getting it over and done with quick.
Yeah. Where are they?
this whole episode is just them walking to the castle.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
To be
episode.
continued. Table flip. It's just-
Where?
Time.
Hourglass,
Hourglass.
isn't it? Hourglass, yeah. Knock knock.
Aren't you going to tell me not to kick the door in?
Not made a difference. Nothing to say.
Just do get help.
That'd be a first.
Yeah, it just throws her through the door.
My brother used to have this great thing.
Yeah.
It's just you know.
Loki, shut
The
up.
whole universe is going to change when they go through this door, by the way.
I have been waiting for this moment my entire life.
Yeah. Well, that's an invitation.
Yeah.
Knows you're here.
Do you reckon they knew that they were coming all along? They've seen it.
Maybe.
Assassin's Creed.
They've been in the Atlas all this time.
Hello, Desmond.
Go with the doors. Whoa! What are you doing here?
She is it.
Who's impressed?
He who remains.
And who is he?
He created all, and he controls all. He wants to offer you a deal.
Oh.
He's been making a few creative adjustments, and he's worked it out so we can reinsert both of y'all back into the timeline in a way that won't disrupt things.
Ooh.
We
Okay.
disrupt things.
The Battle of New York, silly. You versus those self-righteous Avengers. How would you like?
If you
If
want.
you won,
Yeah.
Mm.
Jesus.
Not just there.
yeah. Everywhere.
You can kill Thanos. What about you, Missy?
Oh my god, you can have everything.
All those years on the run, desperate, alone. Two Lokis in the same place.
Both of us. Together on the timeline.
Jesus.
It's crazy, but he could make it work. Everything, exactly the way you've always wanted.
Sounds too good to be
And
true.
you can have it all together.
Just need to forget this place.
We write our own destiny now.
Oh, sure you do. Good luck with that.
Who is it?
Damn, I want to see it. I wanted to see what that would look like with him with an Infinity Gauntlet.
They'll probably do it in the What If.
Oh yeah, maybe. Down in those files, isn't she? Oh, maybe the Morbius. Mobius. Bust in.
Hey there.
What took you so long?
Sorry, some things had to get worked out, but I'm downloading the files you need now.
This isn't what I asked for.
I know, but he thinks this will be more useful.
Who?
Happy reading.
So you're recruiting her.
God damn it, just show me his face! Such a build up.
He who remains.
The last Loki.
Not for much longer.
Last Loki or Kang.
It's got to be one of the two.
He just lives there at the end of time by himself.
One of them's destroyed.
Yeah.
There was 4.
4 timekeepers.
Are you sure he's even still alive?
Yes.
God. Oh.
Slowest damn door ever. Come on.
Who the hell is that?
This is wild. The two of you, same person. I mean, it's a little unnatural, but wow. Come on, let's talk. In my office.
little bit easier to kill.
Holy shit.
Come on.
I said I wasn't to be disturbed.
Well, you're not going to be happy to see me.
If anyone was ever going to make it back from the void, I suppose it was going to be you.
Oh, well, you know, one man's void is another man's piece of cake.
So you're going to prune me?
I like that idea. But, you know, my standards might be a little bit higher in that area than yours. You know, with close personal friends.
I'm sorry, Mobius.
We're all variants. What mission?
It can't have been for nothing. That's why I had to prune you. 100 D90 to my office immediately.
Yeah, sorry, Mona, that's not going to work out the way you think it is. Now that we know your secret.
Secure the perimeter.
Nope.
She's gone back in.
Oh. The fine Renslayer there.
Stand down, B-15.
You need to listen to me.
There'll be time for that.
Just wait. What the hell is going on here?
Oh. It's the real her.
The Dreamslayer.
That isn't Judge Renslayer.
Not yet.
How?
We have a lot to talk about.
Damn.
I'm not sure you quite understand the situation. You've lost. We found you.
No. Of course you did. So we're still doing that. You can't kill me because I already know what's going to happen.
It's a pilot's trick.
Okay. It's easy. I know it all. And I've seen it all. Scheming, all the talking, that little nook by the lake. Quite sentimental. They paved the road. You just walk down it.
Yeah, why? Why those two?
Because he's fed up of doing it?
And I have the rest right here. There's only one way this can go.
Then why are we here?
Come on. No, you can't get to the end until you've been changed by the journey. This stuff.
We're ready to hear a little truth now. You don't like the TVA's a lie.
But what if it's a necessary one? You know what would happen if we didn't prune the timeline?
What?
Chaos. Death.
Free will?
Free
Free
will.
will?
Only one person gets free will. The one in charge.
Friends across time. Allies to the end.
Shut up.
That was so beautiful. And then you sent me to die. What happened to you?
Nothing, Mobius. I didn't change.
We can't take away people's free will, Mona. You not see that? Look, maybe we can build this into something better together.
I'm sorry, Mobius.
I'm not gonna let you go.
You're of no danger to me.
Is that what you think? Let's see. Yep, you're right. Back here again.
Will she take you
Where are
with
you
her?
gonna go?
In search of free will.
Alternate dimension.
Okay.
Everything burns. And what are you so afraid of?
A witch.
Me. I've been dubbed many names by many people.
Oh,
A ruler. A conqueror.
Correct, yeah.
okay.
Eons ago, before the TVA, a variant of myself lived on Earth in the 31st century. He was
Okay.
a scientist, and he discovered that there were universes stacked on top of his own. At the same time, other versions of us were learning the same thing. For a while, there was peace. Narcissistic.
That's what Reed Richards does in the comics as well.
They shared technology and knowledge, using the best of their universes to improve the others. However,
Loves apples.
not every version of me was so pure of heart. New worlds meant only one thing: new lands to be conquered. The peace between realities to all-out war. Each variant fighting to preserve their
So he's doing it to stop himself becoming a variant.
Yeah. Or kill something.
Stop
Evil
evil versions
versions
of
of
the
himself.
Conqueror. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, of everything and everyone.
Keepers came along and saved us all.
And I ended the multiversal war. Once I isolated our timeline, all I have to do is manage the flow of time and prevent any further branches. Hence, the TVA. I keep you safe. And if you think I'm evil, well, just wait till you meet my variants.
No, but
That's the gambit.
I think he's saying if you kill me,
Isolating order or cataclysmic
all the
chaos.
variants come back and then war's out.
You may hate the dictator, but something. I've lived a million lifetimes. I've gone through every scenario. This is the only way. TVA. It works.
You're a liar.
Or I'm a liar. There's two options. One, you kill me and destroy all this, and you don't just have one devil, you have an infinite amount. Or you two run the thing.
Why would you give up being in control?
All of it.
Buddy, I'm tired.
Keeping the universe safe from evil versions. Oh, what's that?
We just crossed the threshold.
What? Timeline split.
What, of time? He's quite scared.
I know how everything is going to go. I knew everything up to a certain point, and that point was about
Now.
30 seconds ago.
7, 8, 9, 10 seconds ago.
Shit.
So it was the end of time.
Oh
I
shit.
have no idea,
Branching.
no idea how the rest of this is going to go.
You're just going to sit there with all that freedom and let us decide your fate?
Yes! 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 What's the worst that can happen? Take over and my life's work continues, or you plunge your blade in my chest and an infinite amount of me start another multiversal war, and I just end up right back here anyways. I love this. All this honesty.
What are you doing?
Sylvie, hang on a moment. Talk about it.
Well, how about we finish what we started?
I kill him!
What if you say the truth?
So what?
I believe him.
You believe what? That a
a bazillion boogeymen are going to turn up just because we give people free will.
Better hurry! Timeline's already
So
branching.
what are you suggesting?
You suggested we think about it.
And what precisely is there to think about?
That's the gambit. Remove the dictator and what fills the void?
You want the throne.
No, that's not it, no. But what if by taking him out, we risk unleashing something even worse? All I'm suggesting is we just take a minute to think about it. Can't you see this is bigger than our experience?
Why aren't we seeing this the same way?
Because you can't trust. And I can't be trusted. Wait.
Yeah.
Maybe he's lying. Maybe he's not. The cost of getting this wrong is too great.
Fine. Do it. Kill me. Take the throne.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like you're going to dive in front of that.
Sylvie, stop. Stop.
God damn kiss her.
Kiss yourself.
I've been where you are. I've felt what you feel. Don't ask me how I know. All I know is I don't want to hurt you. I don't want a throne. I just...
Say it back. Say it words.
Want you.
I just want you to be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Still a bit weird, but
It's so weird, but yet
yeah.
it's so right. It's weird.
But I'm not you.
Dead.
Oh, damn it.
She grabbed the wristing behind her, didn't she?
Incredible.
Aren't you going to beg for your life?
See you soon.
Evil one's going to turn up, right?
Starting to branch and branch again. Jesus.
Yep. All the Spider-Man come swinging in.
It's madness!
Yeah. That's some kind of multiverse of madness.
Look at it, it's crazy!
Jesus.
Who said anything about turning back?
To police a multiverse.
Is that what I mean? Is that what they're going to do? Or is it just...
We're going to need some more men.
Always.
Hey.
Oh man, I feel for him so much.
I know. It's weird, isn't it? It was that first Thor film in the Avengers film. You should not have to feel like this way for him. Where did Ren Slayer go?
Yeah.
Good question.
That's what, 63 new branches in this unit alone?
Does he want us to just let them all branch?
Well, at this point, how are we even going to stop it?
We can't! What? But someone is coming. Countless different versions of a very dangerous person, and they're all set on war. We need to prepare.
Take it easy. You're an analyst, right? What division are you from?
What are you talking about?
Who are you? What's your name?
Boots on the ground now, archives it.
Oh shit.
Who are you?
Multiple Mobiuses. Oh shit, it's already happened.
Yeah. Oh, damn. What?
Fuck you! Cliffhanger ending for a second season.
You can't finish it there.
I don't think it's even for a second season. It's for the phase 4.
You think?
Set everything up.
Season 2's been confirmed, I think, but what the fuck? Oh, that was intense.
Kang is coming.
Yeah.
So he's Kang, right? He didn't
Yeah.
say his name.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Got to be Kang.
I've been known as the Conqueror.
Yeah,
It's got
yeah.
to be.
But you'll return in season 2.
That's such blue balls for an ending. He's not getting you any information.
I'm about to say, that didn't answer, well, it answered a little bit, but there's so many more questions now.
Well, the multiverse has been reborn.
I mean, apologies guys, that reaction, I think we sat in silence most of
Pretty
the night,
much.
just soaking it in. I was like...
Well, it's one long conversation. You can't really react to it.
Yeah.
Without
That was
listening.
crazy.
So,
I'm a little bit disappointed.
I know what you mean. It's like the setup for a second season negates the reason to do a proper ending, and it's like bastards. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I get, like the explanation for why it's the way it is sort of makes sense from his point of view. Why that Kang, or whatever you want to call him, is.
No, I'm not upset with the way it was. The story, it's like I would have preferred it if they'd. I'm guessing the next season will probably be 6 episodes as well. Is wait till you've done all 12 and then, rather than cut it off short and then make us wait. Because I'm guessing they've only put it here in this time, released it now because it's then going to set up Doctor Strange, it's probably Spider-Man and a few other things. But it's like you could have, if they did all 12 later on, you could say, well, this is what it was like before these movies. Then it's split up, and then you go, oh, okay, that's where it links into those movies, and then you get a nice ending. Because it's like, at the moment, I feel like, why have I just watched that 6 episodes?
yes.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and also we don't even know when season 2 is going to be. Like a year, like
Probably at least.
It could be ages.
It feels like a bit of an oddball of a season, that overall, because
It was really enjoyable.
yeah.
But because you don't get an ending, it's frustrating.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind
So
of
it's not saying it's bad. It's just
No,
frustrating.
it's just frustrating that it hasn't gone anywhere.
yeah. Second of these seasons just botched its ending kind of, because Captain America and its Soldier didn't really finish. on a
It's
high.
funny, out of the 3 shows, WandaVision was the one I was least looking forward to.
The one
And I
you
think
enjoyed most.
and I think it was the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I think after last episode, all that build up, the sort of this episode,
Had a lot to live up to.
yeah, and it sort of didn't.
It didn't do any of that. It kind of gave you the, oh, right, okay, Kang, the reason why this sacred timeline is happening.
Yeah, is that for
But
the great,
because
slightly greater good kind of thing?
And then it's like, right, now we're going to open it up, and then I suppose it's literally just a setup for phase 4, isn't it, really?
Pretty much. It's like now you've got the multiverse back. So you're going to have, like you say, we know the Spider-Man's potentially going to have some stuff in it.
Ant-Man's got Kang in it.
Ant-Man's
apparently.
got Kang in it.
So is that going to be that actor? I mean,
Yeah, I'm guessing
I would
it will
assume
be,
so.
yeah.
yeah.
Since he's the...
But the thing is, like, if they hadn't have done that show, and you go into Multiverse of Madness, and there's a multiverse, you wouldn't be like, oh, why is there a multiverse?
Yeah.
You would just accept it.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a weird thing to say, oh, it was a single timeline, but now we're doing multiverse, and then these
I
are
thought
why
it
these
was
films.
detract from it because it was such a short show of 6 episodes. That felt like could have been a film.
Yeah.
It could very much have been a movie.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been worse as a movie because you go in to see a 2-hour film and it just doesn't end. I suppose it's a bit. No, I don't know. I really enjoyed it, but I feel like it is half a season,
Yes.
and we won't get the second half.
Because you've got all the
So
questions now that, like, so that Kang was maybe benevolent, like a good, or
Yeah,
not quite
good
benevolent.
version,
At least
yeah.
he wasn't an evil Kang. He decided to create the sacred.
He tried to help mankind, didn't he? Really?
Because there's a war going on with lots of evil
every
gangs.
variant of himself found every other variant of himself, but not all of them were good.
Yeah.
So it's like,
the evil ones trying to
Some of them
kill
trying to help
others.
everybody
Yeah.
and make better technology.
So he squished it all into one with him at the head, and it's like, right, I'll
stop the others from existing.
Yeah, I'll create the TVA to do the work for me because there's too much to do for myself.
Yeah,
something from branching, and then you've got the whole thing with Sylvie obviously not overcoming her lack of trust to kill him.
Yeah, well, she just hatred for him was just she didn't care what he was doing. It was just like, you did this to me. So I'm
It's
gonna
a
kill you.
shame because like she and Loki sort of they found in each other what they were missing. Like he said, what was the line? That great line was, "You can't trust anyone, and I can't be trusted."
Yeah,
but she could trust him, and
yeah.
So
I really wanted to see the bit where the time thing was like he can give you what happens if you won in New York,
yes,
and you won on Asgard. And you beat Thanos.
I kind of wanted
and you had an Infinity Gauntlet. I was
That'll
like, why are you not showing me
that'll
this?
That'll be in the What If show.
Like, that'd be amazing.
The one line that could have tempted him to go the other way
my
would have
mum.
been, "You can save your mum."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that probably would happen anyway. But yeah, if they just said that, and he was like, "What?" and they're like, "Look, we can show you." I don't know. Just open the door. They just showed a clip of him on the throne with the gauntlet, I know, and the Odin staff, something like that.
Yeah.
And he would have been still like, no, but like still just to see it would have been awesome.
Yeah. The other timeline I'd like to see is when Odin doesn't take him.
And he just shows up as a frost giant.
And see what happened to him then.
Well,
that'd be cool if they do that.
There's now an infinite number of possibilities.
Yeah.
So that ending where the Timekeeper statue's been replaced by Kang, obviously, and Mobius doesn't recognise him, presumably because of time travel shenanigans. He's gone back. Sylvie's killed him. The timeline's expanded, and then at some point, a conquering Kang has conquered all the timelines to create the TVA the same way this good one did. And now he's sitting at the end of the timeline.
Yeah.
And then, so Mobius doesn't recognise him because it's TVA's been recreated again, but to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the same sort of job, but
apparently can't happen in Endgame. Because you can't change the future. You can't change the past into the future.
Yeah.
Still doesn't make sense.
Well, I guess because that's the same timeline, though, right?
Yeah.
Where it'd be.
Yeah, but they said it wasn't possible to do it.
Yeah, because the physics of the universe is. So this is like reaching right outside into the realms of breaking
I
fourth
fucking
wall,
hate time travel.
So
I'm bad enough with the Flash when we talk about it.
When the Ancient One's shown Bruce the timeline, she's like, "Oh, you can't take the stone because it will create a branching path." And then he's like, "No, we'll come back and we'll put it back again because you can't have a branching path because the TVA would come and zap it." Yeah. So because they closed their loop by bringing it back again.
Yeah, but the Hulk explained to Ant-Man that it doesn't matter even if you go back and change the past. The future's already set.
Yeah,
that's the past is still your future.
Yeah. So you can't go back and kill somebody because their person already exists because that would create a variant timeline. It's Back to the Future logic because you change something so you're now on a different timeline. Yeah. But that timeline can't exist because TVA's stopping it from happening, which is why Which is why the time heist could happen. So they've written themselves out of the loophole there because it's got to happen for it to work.
They've allowed that one change.
Yeah, because rather than going on a branching timeline, you've done a loop and then carried on.
Yeah. But also, you got like the question mark over like Ren Slayer. Like she got given that file from Kang from that time thing, and she put those files in, and she goes, "I want to find out about free will." And went off, and that was it. And I'm like, what the hell was that?
She appears in Ant-Man.
Yeah, I wonder if she's a backup plan for Kang. Because he said he set everything in motion because he wanted somebody to get to the end, and he didn't realise it was two people that needed to come, two Lokis. But he may have been trying to do her as well because she obviously knew a certain amount of it, but she hadn't taken that final step. So apparently she's a school teacher in 2018.
Yeah, that's what that pen was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because does that mean the Mobius that we've had all the season doesn't exist anymore?
I don't know because he must do somewhere.
It just seems really weird. I've got like character development. And I didn't see him I wanted to see him on a jet ski before the season finished.
Yeah.
There was no damn jet ski.
Yeah.
So
I don't know because the whole of the TVA must have been recreated by this new Kang.
Yeah. So everything's different.
Yeah.
It just throws like I hate time travel stuff. I mean. Season 2's be interesting, right? But then, like, how is Sylvie? So they even know. I guess like that new Mobius doesn't even know who Sylvie is or anything. So how does
because none of that's happened to him.
Yeah, exactly. So
really frustrating because that's taken that character development away.
Yeah. So that way, is she just still at the end of time? But is this new Kang come along and just killed her? Like I don't know.
Because that whole rock of eternity. It's not the rock. That rock sits outside of time and space at the end of everything.
Yeah.
So she's probably just sitting there deciding what to do. So she's still got a tempad, hasn't she? She kicked Loki through the door.
Yeah.
So she.
Well, she was that right? It was the round thing, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, she's got.
I can see her just leaving, and then turning up somewhere else, and she is in charge.
Because that's the thing. Yeah, like she's got no purpose anymore. Because her whole purpose was to kill
whoever's in charge.
Whoever's in charge. She kind of found a different purpose in Loki, but didn't go through with it in the end. And now, what do you do? Like, because your only purpose there is to sit on the throne and then control it. But obviously, some other Kangs die.
She doesn't want to do that, obviously.
Unless there's now a TVA in every, oh for fuck's sake, every multiverse, and Loki's ended up in a different one.
God knows.
Well, no, because she kicked out and put him in there before she killed Kang.
Yeah.
So it should technically be the same because it hasn't
same timeline
deviated quite yet.
True.
But
is it, like you said, is there still one, that TVA that he ended up in, is that still one that's more monitoring everything? Or is every timeline got a TVA?
Yeah, that's because they saw on the template, it's like, oh my god, it's branched out and it's all fixed now, and like, but it's there now a TVA in every timeline, and it's like, and a Kang residing over each one.
Jesus.
I'm going to have to wait until an unspecified amount of time to get season 2 now. Like you say,
it feels like half a season.
It wasn't a cliffhanger ending to make me go, yeah, I really want to carry on watching that. It was like,
I think the thing is, when you have a cliffhanger like that, you've at least got to tie up what happened in that season.
Yeah.
And then the hook is to get you pumped up for the next one. Not go, we're not going to tie any of that up. We're going to give you a little bit, and then it still continues. I feel like you need to some satisfaction out of watching that to then get ready for the next thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that mean now that the multiverse has branched back out again from the sacred timeline, that all those multiverses have always technically existed?
Fuck's sake, dude! I don't know.
Time travel, man. It's like,
I'm guessing it is because he would have originally happened because all the Kangs met each other, and then he went back and stopped it and then compressed it.
Yeah.
And then it's gone back and it's opened up again.
Back out to where it
and
was.
I feel like there's probably a little bit of time where it's like gone multiverse, shrunk, then come back out again.
Somewhere in time and space, there's a bloke in a TARDIS who's very unhappy right now.
As the Doctor shows up, going, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Great Scott!
Yeah, Doctor shows up as he sees this DeLorean. What the hell going on, boys? All these time travelers show up. That'd be amazing.
I don't know, really
the guy from Quantum Leap shows up.
Yeah.
Oh, great Scott!
That's the reason why.
Oh boy! Yeah. So many multiverses. Yeah. Oh boy.
I mean, do you feel like they'll just leave the multiverse open, or they'll?
I mean, it makes sense to get you open, so then you can branch out. So
no, but I mean, when they come up for season 2,
oh right, like, for the movies, you could do loads with it.
Yeah, so I feel like they've done it on purpose, haven't they, to set up everything else, and then will they just leave it?
Yeah, there's a yeah, I would think so. And how do you live with it?
I mean, the thing is, by the time season 2 comes out, there's going to be an infinite amount of multiverse. There's no way you can go around and prune. We ain't got enough bombs.
Yeah.
Pruning sticks run out of charge.
But do they want to be? Because they said at the end, like the 63 new ones. Does he want us to? Did they say like something? Does he want us to take them all down, or only some, or something? So I don't think they're there to just keep that one timeline anymore. At the end, when all those things were happening, he was like, "Oh,
well, they didn't want it to happen because he gave away free will, didn't they? So they wanted the multiverse.
Yeah. Like at the end, when he found Mobius and
P15,
he was like, they were like, "Well, what does he want us to do? Does he want us to prune like?"
I didn't think of that because it's text Kang.
Yeah, like Kang. Yeah. Does he want us to do that, or does he want us to just do some or something? I don't remember what he said now. But
I guess it's just all open, isn't it? They don't know yet because it's.
That's what, 63 new branches in this unit alone?
Does he want us to just let them all branch?
Well, at this point, how are we even going to stop it?
We can't!
yeah, so
Does he want to?
They don't know. So how's he built the TVA? They're all there, but they don't know what they do.
Yeah.
There's some fucking with your shenanigans going on there. We're not going to get answers
timey-wimey shenanigans
until maybe next year.
It's disappointing. So, guys, that was the season finale of Loki. What do you think about it? Comment below, let us know. Do you have the same sort of thoughts as us, that it sort of was a bit of a... let down isn't the right word, but it's a bit of an unfinished, underbaked season. That is a shame that we have to wait basically a year to find out all these answers that we were hoping to get in this season. Let us know your thoughts about it, or if you really loved it and you think we missed something, please comment below, let us know. If you want to see the full reaction to this episode, as well as all the rest of the season, as well as all the other shows we react to, please head over to our Patreon, come support the channel, we really do appreciate it. I'm also in Facebook, Instagram and Twitter as well, links in the description below over there. And if you haven't subscribed already, please come and subscribe to us. We really do appreciate all the subscribers we get. And also we do a podcast, so anyway you listen to podcasts, type in Legend Podcasting, you'll find us there, listen to all our podcasts. And we'll see you soon for another reaction.